Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Finding Your First Client Using Stories. With me, we have Sagar. Sagar, welcome to another episode.
Thank you, Vikram. Thank you a lot. And hello, people.
Yeah, so as we mentioned in the previous episode, we have a volunteer whom Sagar is mentoring. So, Sagar has already shared the steps that mentor has taken on our first step of our the first client framework. And today we will go step by step with that particular example so that you can have a reference point for your own process of finding your first client. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. So as you know, the first part of the framework is what takes you, and there were three steps. So the first step, the first question was find five topics that you like or you have interest on, and these are the five topic that person has shared with us. One is riding, Royal Enfield, a big trend in India. Not has gone out of fashion since many years and probably will not in future. Evergreen topic. Traveling, again, a good evergreen topic, and there are a lot of aspects of traveling, a lot of businesses around traveling. Current times a bit challenging, but yeah, again a good topic. The third is sales. Pretty much finding your first client is a part of that, so that is again interesting. This one is a very different one, farming and hydroponics. So I'm not sure what hydroponics is. If Sagar can explain. uh,
Yeah, not a major thing. Hydroponics is just growing vegetables or any kind of other things on water or any liquid solution, wherein without any contact of soil or sand, just in liquid. That's a good process, but too much chemicals are included in it. People say it's organic, but it's not. You can't prove it's 100% organic.
got,
So that's
got
how
it.
hydroponics works.
Yeah, all right. So thanks for sharing that. And I was not, this is something new I learned today. And we are not, I mean, not an expert. Sagar is also sharing information what he heard from his mentee. So that's what it is. And third is sketching. Pretty, I think, even in caveman's time also painting and sketching was there. So that's not going anywhere also. So all the topic are pretty interesting, evergreen in that sense, but the person has selected this five topic. The next step is to remove the topic which is not naturally linked to content marketing. So let's start the elimination process out of the five topic. So the criteria is only that it's not naturally linked, and this is the reason of that person. So we'll just share it with you. This the person felt that that it needs to be more specific and a very less experience. That's the person's opinion. So yeah, sometimes you feel like you don't have an experience. uh, but the interesting piece of this particular business is the skill bit is in the back burner, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, but it is very natural for someone to, if they are selling something, they want to be a bit more proficient and bit more competent enough to do that work. So I can completely understand that person's position, and especially when they are fresh, they don't have a life experience, or they are new to the space of sales and content marketing. It can block them. So this is the reason, a valid reason. Traveling, more of a dream. So people are passionate about traveling. Some are avid travelers, some are not. But this the one of the reasons that the person has told you, it's a crowded space and very difficult to enter. Uh, Crowded space, yes. Difficult to enter could be subjective. Like, see, the barrier to entry you have to understand is, especially in the digital space, anything like be it online space, there is no barrier to entry. If you're watching this video, you have all the access to enter into any digital space. it could be difficult to gain clients, and the process might take some time. But yeah, crowded space, whenever someone starts, it's advisable also that you should get into a space where it's less crowded, so that you get a little bit of time and momentum to learn the subject. There is a whole subject about blue ocean and red ocean strategies there, so it's not a topic for today to discuss, but just giving you some keywords so that you can go Google search and learn more about it. The sketching, it could be difficult to capture, let alone find who is the right client. Yeah, again, a very vast subject. Are you targeting students or professional painters or sketchers or maybe design companies? Yeah, so the spectrum is big. So this person found it would be difficult for them to understand. So these are the three outright removed out of the five topic, and these are the reasons. So when you do your process, you have to not worry about these reasons. You have to think about, you have to be aware of what are your strengths and weaknesses, and you eliminate what makes you comfortable. The important thing is that if I am telling, or anyone is telling, or if you have heard it from somewhere, uh, that is a data point. So don't, I mean, it can influence your decision, but always pick a topic that you are comfortable with. Like, you are okay to accept that, and not because it is either trending or current and all, and you're running behind it. That will kind of dismiss the whole process completely. So yeah, so the final topic, that they're happy to work for next 3 years and nobody is ready to pay them. So these are the two topics. So one is sales, which is the winner topic that person has said, and the farming picked as a second choice. So they have not neglected it. So out of five, two, and it is very common, two or three topic you will carry out to the third step, but you have to start with one topic, because there is a saying where focus goes, energy flows. So your energy will and everything will be concentrated on one topic, and you will not switch. And especially these two topic are very different in a spectrum. Like, one is in the sales of, it can be B2B, B2C, P2P, anything. And farming is definitely a different segment, and then you get to into organic farming and wholesaler and vendors, and not sure how, I mean, it could be a bit different. So yeah, so this is the process of the first part of our framework, and you can pick your topic by using this process. Uh, just stop staring and let's have a talk with Sagar. So Sagar, the topic that we have selected is sales. So do you have any input or anything that the person got stuck?
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing before I go to that, one thing was when you scribbled on five topics, you need not to have a right reason to reject it. You know that this is the topic you're gonna pick. You have a different experience in your life, or you come across any of the interest, or you get to know that this is the right topic you want to go in. So about this sales topic, it's kind of difficult topic to say that a business can be generated to it. But if you dig in more, and how he explained to me, I see it has there are many people who are already into the sales background, and
Right,
who want to promote themselves as expertise in sales. So those set of people will definitely be a client for this. And this seems to be very interesting, right? Even sales codes or sales known knowledges everyone has, and they want to boost their profile or their brand to a different level by posting the right amount of good codes on sales, and trending market, any inputs on market changes, any key topics or market changes, like something test Elon Musk tweeted, or something which disrupted the market. Such kind of small things which really tends
right.
to make people feel that you are a bigger brand, or a person with much more quality on being a sales background. Yeah, so that's why I feel sales to be a good topic.
Right, definitely. And if what I'm hearing from you, and if I see, both traveling and sales, if you see like the difficult market to enter, it also applies to sales also. If you see from that point of view, it is on the if not like sales, I think sales could be even more challenging into get into than traveling in that perspective. But still that person has chosen sales because if it is more people are there, also the another thing is there are more clients and there are more different people to serve. And as you rightly mentioned, definitely the objective of creating stories which is only about quotes of very much qualified people. So what they are trying to establish also is that they are authority in this particular space, and they are kind of reading the trendsetters or the disruptors of the world, so that they can take that knowledge, convert it into an action or a skill or a asset, so that it can help you to bring more sales. I think very it's a very overlapping topic for us. So it will be interesting to see for all the rest of the step how it goes. And it might sound scripted, like we have chosen this topic and part of the whole sales thing, but this is what it is. We found a mentor, a volunteer, and uh, that person chose this. And if you have any of your topic, put it in the comments. We might run through after the whole process, we might run through with your process and try to see, figure out what it can do for you. So thank you very much for your time today and for this episode number 3. Do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Thank you again, Saga, for your time. You're on mute.
Okay, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot, people, on this. Thank you a
All
lot.
right, bye bye. See you next week.